Kelly was a normal, happy teenager who was very popular in school. She was the prettiest girl in the 10th grade, and every guy wanted to date her. However, at the age of 15, Kelly had no experience with boys. She felt that she just wasn't ready to have a boyfriend and hadn't even experienced her first kiss. One day, at the start of February, Kelly was checking her Facebook account. She received a message from somebody she didn't know. It was a user who went by the name of Who Am I? And he had no photos of himself on his profile. Just a picture of a red rose next to a heart-shaped box of chocolates. The message read, "Kelly, will you be my Valentine?" Kelly was a little creeped out. She had no idea who he was, so she just replied, "No thanks," and logged off. A few days later, she got another message from the mysterious user. It read, "Kelly, I like you. Please be my Valentine." Kelly decided that the best thing to do was not reply. She didn't want to encourage him, so just deleted the message and tried to put it out of her mind. However, when Valentine's Day arrived, Kelly checked her Facebook account and found another message waiting for her. It read, "I don't just like you. I love you, and I want you to be my Valentine." At this point, Kelly feared that she had a stalker on her hands. She wanted to end this harassment once and for all, so she sent an angry reply. "Look, whoever you are, I'm not interested," she wrote. "How could you be in love with me? You've probably never even met me. You're obviously some sad, lonely, ugly, disgusting, repulsive loser who has too much time on his hands. Get this into your thick head, you creep. I don't like you. I hate you, and I will never be your Valentine." Then, 30 seconds later, she received another message. "We'll see about that," it read. "When I come to your house tonight, I'll make you my Valentine." Kelly was terrified. Her parents were out of town, and they wouldn't be back for days. She called her friend Kelsey and told her about the disturbing messages. Kelsey offered to come over that night and keep her company. She said she would bring her brother Jake with her. "Jake owns a rifle and he often goes hunting with my dad," she said. "If anything happens, he'll be able to protect us." That evening, just as it was growing dark, Kelsey and her brother finally arrived. Kelly was overjoyed to see them and ushered them inside. They turned off all the lights in the house and made sure all the doors and windows were securely locked. Jake crouched down in the darkened hallway, his trusty rifle by his side. He positioned himself directly opposite the front door and aimed his rifle, ready to shoot anyone who tried to get in. "You girls better wait upstairs," he said. "Don't worry about a thing. If this jerk turns up, he'll have to get through me first." Kelly and Kelsey ran up the stairs and barricaded themselves in the bedroom, sitting in darkness. They passed the time by playing games on their phones. Suddenly, they heard the sound of the front door opening. The girls froze. 3 gunshots rang out, followed by an eerie silence. Kelly and Kelsey sat on the bed, too scared to move or say a word. Their hearts were beating fast, and they were almost afraid to breathe. The tension was unbearable. After a while, they heard a soft voice outside the bedroom door, whispering, "Kelly, Kelly." The girls were clutching each other, trembling in fear. Kelly struggled to speak. Is he dead?" she whispered. Suddenly, the door burst open and a dark figure stepped into the room. Kelsey turned on the flashlight and shined it in the figure's face. It was an old man with wrinkled skin, a bald head, and a long white beard. "Yeah, he's dead," the man chuckled. Then, he pulled out a large butcher knife and with one mighty swing, he sliced off Kelsey's head. Kelly felt her friend's blood splash against her cheek. She screamed in horror and fell to her knees. Why? Why?" she cried. Why are you doing this to me?" The man raised the knife above his head and brought it crashing down, splitting Kelsey's head in 2. "Because you're my Valentine," he replied.